Hello and welcome back to Serious About Salvage and another video on the channel. So today's video is going to be about the Fiat 500. Hopefully get this completely polished off today, MOT'd, washed, cleaned, and I'm not 100% sure if it's sold right now. I will find out tomorrow, so if it's not sold then it's going to go up for sale tomorrow, simple as that. So yeah, I want to thank you all for watching these videos. Massively appreciated. You know, it still blows my mind that people want to watch me behind the camera do what I love doing, repairing cars. Lots of plans for the future. You know, there's going to be a lot of cars like this, don't get me wrong, but I want to try and get some really nice stuff in here and push the channel, push the content, and yeah, see where we can go with this. So as always, thank you very much for watching all these videos, all the comments. You know, I do read a lot. I'm trying to put a bit more time aside these days to read comments and reply to people. You know, you spend your time making the comment, I should only spend my time at least replying. So don't forget to subscribe, smash that like button. I'm going to spin you around and explain what we're going to do. Okay, Fiat 500. So the plan for today is get this through an MOT. Cleaned, tidied, all done. We've got a few bits to do, and these are the bits and pieces I bought for it. We have a leaking rear shocker, dampener, sorry, so I've got a new dampener. We've got a set of disc and pads for the fronts. I've gone ahead and bought a brand new bottom control arm for this passenger side, and that's because I did notice the other day the wheel is just set back a little bit. You know, this measurement on this side isn't the same as this measurement on this side. You know, so it's had a strut, it's had a hub. It can only be the bottom control arm that's bent. So I just thought it needs to be done right. Let's just do it. Let's just get a control arm on it. So we've got that to do as well. And then we've got the engine service, filters, and all the good stuff. And then we'll get it down for MOT. Hopefully it passes, can't see why. Get back, give it a wash, clean and tidy, and it's going to be a cracking car for someone, this. I think, was it 44,000 miles? 14 plate, new brakes. Yeah, it's going to be ready to go for a long time. So yeah, let's just get on with it. I think we'll get it up in the air, decide what we're going to do first, and you're going to get a bit of time lapse, and hopefully when we come out the other end, everything's going to work out. Right, so now's probably a good time to butt in. I'd forgotten just how difficult or how annoying control arms were to change on Fiat 500s. I'd forgotten you have to remove the lower subframe leg. And the only way to remove these, because they have captive nuts, is from the front. So you have to pull the bumper forward. It's not difficult, it's just a nuisance, it's just annoying, a really rubbish design. All to get to the bolt through that hole there, because that's where your subframe arm goes in and you can't get to it. So anyway, it's out. Disc and pads are removed on this side. And just to show, we've got the new one on top of the old one, all lined up. You see the old one underneath, lined up at the top side, and then as you move to the front, it's not a lot, but it's about 10 mil. And that's all it takes to send that wheel back 10 mil and put it out of position. So that's great. I'm glad that it is bent, because that proves that we're right and we know why the wheel was sat back a little bit. So now I'm just going to throw this back together, and then I'll do the other side, and we might as well throw the dampener on whilst it's up in the air then. And then all we've got to do is the engine service. So let's keep going. Right, so we're ready for the MOT. All done now, brakes are done. I've done the dampener. The dampeners are so easy on these. It's like a 5-minute job. There's a bolt top and a bolt bottom, and you can even manage to do it with the wheel on. You know, a little bit tricky, but it is doable. And you know, at first sight, I didn't think there was anything wrong with this dampener. I couldn't see the leak that he were referring to. But if you watch, push it down, it don't come back. So yeah, it's knackered. Now don't be alarmed, I've only changed one, and that's because my parts place only had one in stock. The other one I am waiting to be delivered, and as soon as it gets here I will change the other side as well. I wouldn't just do one dampener, doesn't make any sense. They're like 25 quid, takes 5 minutes to do, so I'm just waiting for it to arrive basically, and it will get done. So don't worry about that. Like I said, I won't just do one. Makes no sense. So we've got new front brakes, and the dampener that was leaking, that failed, the MOT is done. So I need to get over there now and get it MOT'd. And as always, I'm running late, so I'll be back as soon as I'm back from the MOT, and I'll update you and tell you what's happened. Right, I'm back from the MOT station, and we have a pass. The only advisory was some corrosion on the exhaust, but it's, there's no issues with it. It's not leaking. It's just, it's just got some surface rust on it, that's all. So we've got an MOT. So now all we've got to do is service the engine, which is now up to temperature, obviously, because the MOT station's like, I bet it's 5 mile away. So it's a 10-mile round trip. So it's fully up to temp. And then we need to clean it, because it's dirty. She is dirty. It's alright, I'm just going to crack on, put you on stand, and get this oil filled, get this oil drained, new oil in, and we'll get it washed as well. And then we're going to be able to tell you how much it's cost. So hang around till the end if you want to know what I've got in this car. Right, there we are, all cleaned up and looking good. Beautiful car this, the colour, once washed, it looks even better. You know, it looked good dirty, but it looks even better washed. Really happy with how it's turned out. Fully serviced, full MOT, great little first time car. Alloys are great, do you know, it's just turned out to be a really, really nice car. So all we've got to do now really is talk about how much this has cost, isn't it? So I'll run us back to the unit and we'll do that in there. But yeah, great car. I like it a lot, this one. I'm sure I'll have no problem selling it. 2 keys, no service history unfortunately, but we've got, well, I had a look at the cam belt, didn't I, and it looked pretty new. And I've also noted it's had a crank pulley on it as well. That's brand new. Right, I need to figure out these prices for you, don't I? So I know the car was $1,250, wasn't it? I just need to try to jot down the other prices. So bear with me a minute, and I'll come back with some numbers for you. Right, so numbers. The part you all enjoy the most, I think. I've got this scribbled down, so I'm going to read through it whilst I walk around the car. So the car itself was £1,250 out the door, so that's including fees. And then I collected this myself, so I put on £40 for diesel. Now parts, when I'm talking about parts, I'm referring to service parts. So What did I put parts? Why did I put parts? Do you know, like, okay, yeah, so discs, pads, oil filter, air filter, oil, bottom wishbone, because I bought that new, and whatever service items I put on, I put 150 for that. So then I've got the dent. The dent man came and took the dent out of the bonnet. Perfect. That was £80. Now you can get bonnets for £100, but you never know what condition they're going to come. So why mess about with getting a new one when I know mine's really good condition? I'm saving 20 quid anyway. So then the MOT is 35. I've then got the strut, hub, wing and rack end, 200. We've got the door and the mirror, 140. And then we've got the key, brand new key, fob, coded, 130 for the key, coded, unfortunately. Because obviously the other key we've got is just a solid blank, innit? So at least it's got 2 keys now. So that gives us a grand total of £2,025 finished, MOT'd, taxed, not taxed, serviced on the road, ready to go. £2,025. I think that's a great bit of value. I think that's worth £2,750 all day long. But obviously, give me your opinion. Let me know what you think. And yeah, we're going to leave it there because my battery's going to die on my GoPro. I'm having to cut in and out. It's really annoying me. It's on 22%, but it's turning itself off. They're stupid, these things sometimes. So yeah, that's going to be it. Hope you enjoyed it. Put your comments down, what you think about the price, what you think it's worth, and if I think I'd have got a good buy at £2,000. And as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.